Hi guys, and welcome to the Barndog Diaries, first sort of episode intro, looking into what goes on from a week-to-week basis in the life of a triathlete. My name is Paul Matthews. You can follow me at Paul Barney on Twitter, or look me up on Facebook now. I've joined the Facebook world, so I'm all over it. So I'm going to cover from week to week what happens in a triathlete's life, from training, nutrition, recovery, all sorts of things like that. I'll interview other athletes, some you may know, some you may not know. I'll also cover people that help me from day to day throughout my triathlon life. Physio, sponsors, all sorts of things like that, coaches, and just to give the average person a perspective of what goes on in life. It's not all glamorous professional triathlete life, so just an inside look at what goes on. A little bit about myself. I'm 29 years old now. I come from a little town called Mooloolaba, just south of the Gold Coast in Australia. I live full-time now in the US, in a little town called Santa Cruz, California. Great little spot, little surf spot. So I've left one surf spot from the Gold Coast to another surf spot in California, so it's not bad. I started triathlon, I did my first triathlon when I was 7 years old, and a race in Tweed Heads, which is 20 minutes up the road from my hometown. And then from the time I was 9 years old, I've raced basically non-stop. So I was in a club called the Tweed Valley Triathletes, which is in my hometown, and we have a race every Saturday morning, and I've done that since I was 9 years old, so quite a long time now. People don't realise how long I've been around for. I've come through the junior ranks in Australia. I was in the Australian team 2001 for a few years. I was in the Queensland Academy of Sport. I was in the Australian Institute of Sport, and I sort of slowly work my way up now to doing Ironman now. So I range from Olympic distance to 70.3 to Ironman. So I've progressed from the shorter distance all the way up to Ironman. I've won a few races here and there. People don't know that I actually won the very first 70.3 race in the UK. That was back in 2005. It's a quirky little fact for you. So what I'm going to do, so every week I'll have another little theme, and one week I'll talk about recovery, next week I'll show you my bike, the next week I'll show you my run shoes, display my sponsors, my great sponsors that help me out. I'll interview an athlete, just to get everyone's perspective on what goes on. And next week we're coming from Ironman, Arizona, and I'm gonna interview Mark Andrews. He's the research and development engineer for Trek Bikes in the racing team division, and he's a legend. Everyone sponsored by Trek thinks Mark is the top notch. He's the best in the business. So if anyone has any questions they want to ask Mark, or ask me, send your questions in. Go to my Twitter account or my website, paulbarneymatthews.com, or jump on Facebook, whatever you want to do, and let me know. Anyway, see you next week in Ironman, Arizona.
It's alright, well, you gon' make it up next time. I know she knows it's not right. There ain't no use in lying. Well, maybe she thinks I know something